to this landlord and tenant matter. You understand? You get what thing you need to know as a tenant, and you as a landlord too. You get things where you need to know as a landlord. That make me bring a legal practitioner where then they go court, go stand for landlord, and then they go court, go stand for tenant. They call them barrister, but this one now barrister MAXWELL OKPARA. Now I carry come here. In they come here many times when we get issue we get to do with legal matters. We they call them concern. Even saying our lawyer self for waiting to happen. I say, "Mona live like that." We agree. Barrister, good morning.
Good morning.
Barrister, let me small tea. Landlord and tenant matter. I want to talk about this morning.
Good morning, Nigerians. Happy Good Friday to everybody.
That's so. Barrister, this landlord and tenant something what they talk about. So, I don't know how important it is, but I know say Nigerians need to know this their parts where they stand. Landlord and tenant. Waiting the two of them, where they stand for this matter?
Well, the issue now is a very good issue. Landlord and tenants, husband and wife, contract matters, all those issues. We're concerning human being.
Yeah.
If you go to various courts now, go to Kubwa, BARR, Kuje, all these various magistrate court, Karo, and what have you, you go see
cases like that.
Cases like that, landlord and tenant. In the first instance, when you said landlord and tenant, that is a relationship. And that relationship where we say landlord and tenant means this one I get house, this one I rent house. Now, for you to say that this person is your landlord, it then means that you rented a house from him. And something created that relationship. What is that thing that created that relationship? That is rent.
Okay, when you pay and they agree time.
Yes. So if somebody gets a house and you say, please, I want to rent a house, so he say I will be collecting every week, I'll be collecting every month, I'll be collecting every 6 months, I'll be collecting every 33 months, I'll be collecting every year. So anything where you and them agree and you pay. Immediately you pay for that house, you have what to call the legal right for that property. So landlord or the wife or the children cannot just come and walk into that premises
and talk anything anyhow.
They can't even walk in, because if they walk in, they have trespass. And at that time your tenancy is running, you have the exclusive possession, you have the legal right. Whatever thing that happened in that place, landlord cannot enter into that premises without your consent. He must tell you, say, please, I want come over. You get something where I want come make we come do here. Whether not to change, what do you call it, to change WC or plumbing or whatever, or to come and check. That one is on that. Now, in that landlord and tenancy matter, where there is what we call a statutory tenant and contractual tenant. Contractual tenant be say, I get a house, you want to rent. We have what we call tenancy agreement. Anything we want go there inside that tenancy agreement. Immediately you sign, I sign. That particular tenancy is now binding us. That tenancy will contain the time, how much you pay, the time where you go back out, the time where your rent go expire, the do's and done, everything that has to do with that is the time. If you landlord want to quit you, how you go take quit you. If you want to leave the house before the expiration of the term, everything go there. So you people now is being guided by that tenancy. Do you get what I'm saying?
I know, but you get some compound, you get some houses so they get those agreements.
That's what I'm saying. So if you don't have anything tenancy agreement, you are now what we call a statutory tenant. Statutory tenants means that one, when I get tenancy agreement, no get tenancy agreement. The question now is that what is the law said about this? Like you paid. The law did not talk about how the landlord will quit you. The procedure where the landlord will take carry quit you. You know they for that tenancy. Then they will now check waiting the law talk. Like quit notice. The law said if you are a monthly tenant, you are entitled to 1 month notice.
If they pay monthly.
Yes. You are entitled to 1 month
notice. If they pay yearly income.
You are entitled to 6 months notice.
If they pay 6 months income.
You are entitled to 3 months.
Okay, so, but if the landlord comes see, say, like some areas now for Abuja, they'll say when they rent the house, they no come get AC. They come feel say they come get small money, they won't buy AC, they come buy AC, the landlord come invest. The next thing he will say, you must pack.
No, the thing there is that you people have, if you people don't have agreement and probably you get AC, you want to fix it. The house no get where they supposed to put AC, and so you go break and put. The only thing there is that anytime you are going to park out in that house, you must put that in the normal place where it's supposed to be. Do you get what I'm saying? Say you no get you want put washing machine, you no get this thing, you go put. Are you get what I'm saying? But anytime you are parking out, make sure that you fix the thing as in day. We call it a tenantable condition.
Okay.
The state of that house when you park in, you return it. You will return it when you are delivering possession. So that one is on that. Now two, the one where be say everybody they do this thing, be say you go see you are owing. Once you are owing, once your house rent expired, you are no longer a tenant. That is no longer a landlord.
He's not
the owner. You are now the occupier.
Okay.
So the relationship between landlord and tenants has been determined by exclusion of time. You know what I'm saying. So now you are inside that place. You are now a tenant at will. At will tenant. You are now at the will. Of the owner. Nobody. You are no longer. So you are entitled to 1 week notice.
Wait first. You talk here say if person they pay 1 year rent.
Yes. Your house rent. Today is the 15th day of April. So if your house rent is going to expire today, once it is a minute after 12, you are no longer a tenant.
Okay.
Your house rent has expired.
Okay, now. So if you want to give me quick notice now, you will give me for 1 year.
No, now 1 week when you go give
1 week.
Because you are no longer a tenant. The person who don't go give now, the person will be saying I am the tenant.
Okay.
What makes you a tenant is your rent.
Okay.
Once your rent expired, your tenancy has determined by a friction of time.
Okay.
So that's why then the talk say if your house rent is about to expire, you renew.
Okay. Before you expire.
Yes, you renew. Do you get what I'm saying? So you renew. When you renew, then you continue.
My country born and they see what they talk here now this landlord and tenant matter. The platform, excuse me sir. For our platform, they ask different questions. That make me bring this thing come. You see, what's that? We get WhatsApp platform. People they say landlord, my landlord do this one, my landlord do this one. They don't want to answer the answer. Thank God say I bring barrister, lawyer come here now. So call your friends. We get landlord matter, tenant matter. Make the call listing. If not, waiting you go call to ask questions. Call, make you ask questions so that the barrister here go enlighten us, make we know. So that every time when they say the landlord na bad person, meanwhile you not pay your rent don't expire. Barrister, another one I want to find out because this is the real call. What about if tenant the house and when they enter the house they good condition, the rain constant, the work on the cool. Who go fix that kind of thing? The landlord or the tenant?
Say
the wall of the house. In some house, some areas, if it be swamp area, they just fill up. Then the wall now come the peel, the taste, the paint will come, and the owner not there around, and the tenant won't fix the house. Which person supposed to fix house when tenant dey inside?
Now, once you see a house, you know say they carry paint do am. Say this house fine you know say the time wey they rent the house, you know enter go check the roof. You no check all those things. You just see the house, say this house you pay. Maybe you pay for during dry season. As you just pay, rainy season come. You discover that place dey leak. You discover that all those things. I'm saying, remember that now you and your family dey suffer am. The law said you notify the landlord. Say landlord come rain wey fall last night, we no even sleep everywhere. Reach out the landlord or his agent.
I hear what I'm saying. If the landlord try to get in touch with the landlord, if the landlord is not around, call him for phone. I hear what I'm saying. I normally tell people get evidence. You can send them a WhatsApp message. You can video that and send them to WhatsApp as we don't do computer yes. Now, or you can call them, record them. So if you tell you say, well, I go come. You say, landlord, this is required urgent attention. Send the carpenter, let him come. If the landlord no come, remember that you are the person suffering it.
With your family.
Now, go and bring a somebody to repair it. As the person is repairing it, the labor will in charge you. You go record them. He go give you receipt. Receipt. The if na zinc or na something where they spoil the items, you go buy, get a receipt. The person will do am, get receipt. If possible, like now, I dey advise people video everything wey they do. Keep am. I hear what I'm saying. Yeah. Keep am because one, you cannot wait for landlord probably in house there for Abuja. Now the house when he was in Abuja before he called relocate to in village. So you are calling me, he was telling you, remember that in Inyang your money. And now you the sufferer. You go do everything humanly possible to put all those things in order.
Make you dey comfortable.
Make you dey comfortable now because now the thing where you pay. Because you get right. The right is for the house to be in good condition. So and we call all those ones, I hear them saying something will be saying no maybe you cause them. So when you you do all those ones, you keep them. I hear them saying. And as you are doing it, if the landlord there for WhatsApp, they snap them, they send that to WhatsApp. Do you know what I'm saying?
But if you not get some carpenter, not even get business name.
Which kind of business name?
So which kind of receipt? The receipt must get carbon for.
What do you mean by receipt? The receipt is that people are even mistaking this. The receipt is I, Mr. Adebayo Okeke Aliyu, am a carpenter living at Pape. I hear them saying behind Catholic Church or whatever. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I collected the sum of blah 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 from Okol. I hear them saying, which I used to repair. I hear them saying, somebody. About immediately you do this thing, the carpenter go even if the carpenter no go school. Do you know what I'm saying? Somebody can do it, and I say na him interpreted the distance to the carpenter, he go sign, thumbprint. I hear them saying, and especially this period where we send a video, somebody can even video it. I hear them saying, so you capture the money, give them, you know, you do all those things. So you don't need that in a receipt. Receipt is the acknowledgement that receipt means acknowledgement that I have collected money from you.
Now.
So receipt don't mean the receipt. People are mistaking receipt that it must be printed.
No lie. They say carbon.
No lie. Receipt. If you want to put carbon, good. If you don't want to put carbon, you can do it in two places. Do this one. Do this one. I MAXWELL OKPARA collected the sum of this from you for doing a matter for you. No receipt. I sign. You sign. I will sign this one. Sign this one. I give you one copy. Carry my own copy. Go. Now receipt now. I hear what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, wow.
So that one. So what we are talking about is that some people they do that mistake. So if you are doing it, make sure that you have this thing so that at the end of the day, when your house rent expire, you want to renew. I hear what I'm saying. You go remove your money. That money wey you pay am probably you are paying 100,000 naira and what you spend is 60,000. When you finish, you send them to them. Tell them, say, landlord, I look at the money why I spend. Please, can you? This is my account. Send it to me.
Okay.
Are you get what I'm saying? So if landlord now want to question, so you go check. You cannot. If na something wey be say na probably na zinc, you use 2 bundles of zinc. 2 bundles of zinc. You cannot say 2 bundles of zinc na $1 billion. Everybody know how much in the seller.
The landlord na build the house, you know how much he buys.
No be say no be if maybe na inflation. As at that time you buy you bought the zinc and used to do this thing. Landlord market there now. Are you what I'm saying? So market surveyor because if why I was saying if this paraventure go to court now the judge is not there. Are you what I'm saying? So you say I bought 2 bundles of zinc from this building material dealer wey dey for Papenia Zine Bank. Are you what I'm saying? You will just describe. Are you what I'm saying? Look at the receipt wey you give me. Before I started doing this, I don't notify am. The rain wey spoil some things, do all those things. Are you what I'm saying? So because if you fall your hand, wait in 6 months time or 3 months time, you go damage more and everybody go blame you. So that one is understandable. Then another thing there is that when some people say na our house, if you are owing, you go lock house. If somebody is owing you, you don't have a right to take laws into your hand. You go to court. Na court get the power to chase the person out. Na court get the power to break that house, carry the thing out.
Some landlords they say the court process too long.
But is it because the court process too long? You wan do this thing, you wan go take laws into your hand. If you take laws into your hand, you go sell that house. Anything where the man claim, you go pay. Are you know what I'm saying? Probably say there's somebody's owing you, go break in house, go carry his things, come out to lock a house, lock the house, sell your own. You're in trouble. If the man come back, you will just first of all carry police, go get you arrested and sue you for damages. You go pay.
Anything we talk.
Yes, now the man fit them saying get gold inside the house, saying get money there. How will you say no be? Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why you need to be very careful. I know what I'm saying. So and I've seen some where we say the landlord, the tenant is owing, they go remove roof, go they take all those laws. No, you don't do that kind of thing. Yes.
So tenants still get rights even when they hold.
If you are, that's what I'm saying. If you remember that if you are owing, you are no longer a tenant, but you are still occupying that premises. Yes. So it is now left for the landlord to go and inform court to see this man. I have served him necessary notice, say make him release my property to me. He refused. Come ask him why you no one give me my house. Tell him make him pay me. Make him pay me the money I spent for this. Make him pay me the one way they owe. With the call and claims. Court go carry that and come you. Your landlord say, your former landlord say, you go come. That's fair hearing. Come hear from your own side. If after talking, court go say no, you supposed to come out. Court will now order that you should be ejected. They go to the people what they call enforcement unit. Like in Abuja, you get enforcement unit of FCT High Court. They go there. My time they go carry police. Whether you there or you know they go break the thing. Carry your thing throw away. If na court said take possession of the property where they there, then go carry your property. If you go to a place like life camp, do say carry. You go see all those for court premises. You go see all those fridge and all those. Now people property wey dem carry.
That's not court they buy and keep for future.
No. Now court go carry all those things, keep them there. Are you know what I'm saying? If probably it depends on what to ask. If not to just deliver possession, they go carry all those things out and hand over possession. If not to deliver possession and also carry the property, if court order that one, they will carry those property. And if you come, you know, come pay. Court go sell them.
But before person carry the thing go court, carry the matter go court. Which waiting and waiting the landlord fit do. If you go meet court, how many letters court go write to the tenant?
No, now notice. It's not compulsory that court go give notice. You can give, landlord can give notice. An agent can give notice with notice. You serve and quit notice. When you serve and quit notice, that one is a come quit from my house.
Okay.
That's notice. Quit notice. If na 1 week, you give them. If na 1 month, depending on what you agreed on a tenancy agreement or something, where we say the law. Talk. You know, remember I said contractual tenant and the statutory tenant. So if na contractual tenant, which means the thing we wanna agree in that distance. You know what I'm saying? That is if na 1 month you give them. After that expiration of that one, you can serve them another 1 week intention to recover possession. They call come. I have served you quit notice. You refused. I am now coming to take over my property. If you serve on that one, that's the two notices. There's two notices. If you serve on that one, if you not come out, you no go take over. You go take court.
Okay.
I heard them saying, a court now them get the power. They go give you police, do everything. When they must have satisfied that yes, what you talk on true. They go hear you, hear the man, hear your witness, hear everything, and the in court say yes, you supposed to come out. I hereby order that you should quit. I hear what I'm saying. So even the money we spend, carry go court can ask you that you should pay you.
My country people, I don't see una call since I not fit pick the call because as I do so I see they learn. Because I know some people don't watch this program like because light not there. So when I raise them again for platform, when they will start to ask me, and I hear now they get the sense, they tell me, no be say I go law school. I not sabi anything about law. Now this kind of small things what the years. So now I sit be like say I sharp. I'm not sharp like that. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
This matter no be for small children. Na mama, papa, and uncles them we get legal matters where they want ask to know. And then go call. No be if you get problem, send WhatsApp message or text message. Whether small or big, and they pick your call because nowadays the world don't change. Children now get things so they won't talk. You understand? Barrister, before we go enter other matter, because nobody cuts. This matter we'll talk about different things because in Nigeria. Sometimes landlord will collect money from tenants. Then when the tenant won't pack, another person will come pay money to landlord. That will be bigger money. Then the landlord now call they tell this other tenant say, wait till I go give you your money after. That person will not pay that money already to landlord. He gets anything if he do legally.
In the first instance, this in the baffles me. Say I pay money, the person carry my money, he chop. I don't understand. Even this 419 where people they talk. Person never do me 419. I know how you go take those stories. When I dey hear for court and for police, they think they be strange. Like now, if I want to rent a house for papi, I have seen a house that I want to rent. First of all, I will ask who are you? You say that you are the owner. Now you own this house. You said yes. I go ask you some questions. There are some questions I needed to ask you. One, are you a worker? You said no, you are not a worker, you're a businessman. What type of business do you do? You said that you deal on building materials or whatever thing. Where is your shop?
The landlord.
Yes, now I go ask this question now. Where is your shop? Do you have any means of identification? You said yes. Where you they live? You say you are living in.
My country people are still on the matter of landlord and tenant matter. Now we still there. In case you just join us now, waiting the app with the watch. And I do here since for studio with Barrister MAXWELL OKPARA, and they educate us on what we supposed to do. You will be landlord. You think so? You supposed to know. You don't tell us here say landlord not get right to just come remove zinc from person house. Landlord not get right to say even if they hold you, the tenant they hold you. You just come, open the door, pack things, come out. You go pay. You understand? You go pay many things. That's how they learn. So you will be tenant. If you tell your to pay your rent too, because if you not pay your rent, your name don't change from tenant. You not be tenant again. Another way they call them. So after the program, call me, I go educate you. You understand? Barrister, I beg.
So that's what I was explaining.
If person want rent house,
if one, so what you should do is that know the person very well. If he's working, where are you working? You are the owner of this house. He said yes. For this paper, he said yes. Go around that place. Ask the neighbors who own this house. Make all those inquiries. Okay, are you a Muslim or a Christian? He said he's a Muslim. Where do you go worship? You go there, go ask. Make all those inquiries because you are parting with money. I know what I'm saying. If you say that house, because now so then they do or just like land. They, in fact, if you don't pay that 10 million naira, you get some people who won't pay 12 million. I mean, hold on. Now lie. Just tell us say make it sell to another person, no problem. Land don't finish.
So you know the rush.
Land don't finish. They say if you don't do this and they go, another person go pay. Let the person pay. House day. Anybody who tell you say house na right, house day. Now you your money. So you do all those inquiries, and know the man very well. So when you discover that yes, this is the man, collect the account of the man.
Direct.
Collect his account number. Don't pay to the wife. Don't pay to the say give her my agent in a lie. Get the man's number and pay, and the man's account number and pay. Except the man in writing give you authorization that you should pay this money into this place. Sign. If possible, self as you are doing it, make video the man. Phone has made everything very easy for people. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Say that in agent. Now, and as you are paying, when you say pay the money, make I renovate this, and that's where another problem they come. Pay the money, make I just renovate. When
so that you go parking.
Go parking. That's where the problem they come up because I have seen where most of them they go collect that money to renovate the house.
Come be problem.
They go carry that money go bury am.
So we will marry.
Or go marry. And if they listen, na police for papi, una go end up. And most of the times when they go there, they say na 419 wey do me. They go arraign am in court, so no guilty. They apply for him bail. Their money go hang.
So if you like that house and the man say na the listen, you said okay. If the man say he want to renovate am, I hear them saying, say okay, Oga, can we do it in this way? Let me take over, let me pay and take over possession, so that I will be renovating the house by myself while you be supervising. I don't know whether you're getting what I'm saying. If you're listening to me.
Tell them and give it there.
As you are doing the renovation, as the man will be doing the renovation, you'll be paying the materials. You'll be paying the materials. The materials, what I mean you go pay is that if the man want to go and buy paint, you and them go follow. You go buy the paint, you carry and come there. I hear what I'm saying. Make sure that the work is going fast.
Okay.
I hear what I'm saying. If the man, if you say you get your own electrician, the man say you get his own electrician, no problem. Make him bring his own. But make sure that the material for the electrical whatever you go, you don't understand, go buy them. You follow them. They give the don't count the money. Say na 400,000, 500,000, or 1 million naira, or 1.5. You can't go give them. If you can't go give them, that money fit enter voicemail. I hear them saying, and if it carry your money, they fight you. You know how Nigeria be. So the thing what you supposed to be say, you go just tell them say, now this renovation say this. What are the things you want to renovate? They check them. You and them go do this and say, okay, we are going to have an agreement. When I go first write the first agreement, the first agreement is that I will be producing the money, supervising the work, buying the materials, while you be taking the receipt.
Okay.
Now my tenants will start running the day I move in. When I go sign them like that. So if they say they want to go and buy electrical pass, when I go move. After buying it, carry and follow and come.
Okay.
If you are busy, send somebody.
Yes.
If you say that you must live in that house, because if you say that you must not live in that house, there is a house where the don't know.
Let's do finish. Now the money, sometimes the money they are cheap.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I'm just advising because now the thing. So immediately they finish that renovation, because one, remember that as you are doing it, the work will be going. And because you needed to move in the place you are living. Don't expire. I'm saying. So you needed to move. So if now you can see that under 2 weeks they do the house where we say where you supposed to manage, you cannot move in. Every other minor work they can be doing it while you are living there. Don't give money. Say make I pay. You will pack it in 2 weeks time. Now lie. If the man don't get your money, don't get your money. Are you gonna saying? So that and when you give him the money, he goes, how much you pay self? Blah 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 blah. Maybe he gonna give you this gram after 6 months. So when the matter go police say assign the day where you go pay the money. By that time, out of frustration, don't go get another house. He said, I will pay you the money by October. October fine now. The draga. They come July. On that July, you will carry 200,000. Now 1.5 for him, he carry 200,000 go give. So I hear them say, so this is my advice.
My country people na say when I dey tell you na say wetin dey happen na program wey you suppose come learn, make you see. If you no know road, ask questions. Because if you no ask questions, you go take for bus stop. Landlord and tenant. I don't ask different things for now. So you went there, you suppose fit call now to ask your own question. In case I forget to ask the question.
Another one where I remember somebody even this one will say, if landlord carry me go court, I no go dey pay now. I don't know who they tell you that thing. You are about to pay until the last day you leave that house. So if landlord carry you go court and una dey 3 years for court, na 3 years you are owing o. The last day you are moving there, court will order that you should pay the landlord. So if you are owing the landlord, you are about to pay to the last day, you pack out from that house. That is the implication of going to court with your landlord. Because when you are going to court paying for lawyer, wasting your time, the thing is still running.
Okay.
The tenant is still running. You go still at the end of the court will still ask you, well, one, that one is not a house. I hear them say, what you are now going to die say, you did not serve me the necessary notice.
But why sometimes some landlord go sell house and may I take this coffee before I go answer that, ask you a question. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
What is your name? How do you call us from?
My name is Kingsley and I'm calling from Tungamaji.
Tungamaji. You be landlord, I be tenant.
I'm the tenant by God's grace.
You want to ask question, I you want make contribution.
I get question one I want.
Oh yeah, fire and I see the barrister here, ask a question.
Good morning, barrister.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes, sir. Please, my question is say, if tenant and landlord go to court, and at the end of the court case, the judge declared the landlord, as the winner of the case based on the tenant's refused to pay, and at the end of the day, he will go to court. And then after that declaration, and compensation is also awarded, but evacuation was supposed to take place, but before the evacuation, by the court, the tenants run away, and the days have not seen the tenants. The money has not been paid, 2 years rent plus 6 months in court, which the court also asked him to pay me. We spent 6 months in court, and the court just saying he should pay me that 6 months, including damages. And now I've not seen the tenant. So what do I do? Whenever I see him, do I still have the right to go and arrest him so that he will pay me those money that he has not paid before running away? That's my question.
Wonderful question. I love this question. Now listen very carefully. This particular one now they affect. You can cut it now. This particular one now they affect almost everybody. Now, once you and your landlord gets to court, remember that the landlord in that court asked for a lot of reliefs and prayers before court. One of the prayers is that an order of the honorable court asking you to deliver all possession of the house, an order of the honorable court asking you to pay all the arrears or main profit of the listen, an order of the honorable court asking you to pay all the outstanding bills, NEPA, water, an order of the honorable court asking you to pay for the cost of the suit. So if court now grants this one, say, I hereby order that the defendant should deliver all possession with immediate effects, an order directing the defendant to pay arrears of rent amounting to an order directing the defendant to pay this amounting to another. So when now, if the landlord, after the judgment and the tenant want to pack out, now listen very carefully. Most of people they do this. You don't have a right to say you are not going anywhere until you pay me. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, what you are expected to do is to make sure that you follow to know where he's packing to. You don't have a right to hold his property. You don't have a right to say you are not packing out anywhere until you pay me. You are taking laws into your hand. Now, you first of all those relief. The first one is that he should deliver all possession. He will first of all move. When he moves his test, he has delivered all possession. Then other ones that is now owing is now the debts is owing you. All those debts, where court order that they should pay, and he refused to pay. You don't need to go back to court again. What you now do is to garnish his account. Yeah, if he gets account. Are you what I'm saying? To garnish his account, or asking court to come and carry his execute the on his property.
Okay.
Probably you get a car or you get something. Are you what I'm saying? But you don't have a right on your own. Or probably while you people are in court, the matter is still in court, when you are sitting for hearing, the man decided to leave. Don't lock him. Don't stop him from moving.
Okay.
If you are doing it, you are taking laws into your hand. What you should do is this: just monitor to know where he is packing to. So when you have noticed that, you will not come back, Oga, landlord, I have probably through the lawyer or through the lawyer, because that time when they court, no say
everybody the
enemy. So now maybe his lawyer and their lawyer, the lawyer will call the other lawyer and say, come on, my client is packing out. It's okay. If he's packing out, let him bring key. If as he don't pack out finish, now go inside that place, go inspect whether AC dey there. Don't carry the AC go. Whether something, check the distance. If the thing now, they will now deliver possession. Remember that the matter is still in court.
Yes.
So on the next adjourned date, the lawyer will now inform my lord, my client has delivered possession. Okay. So out of those 5 prayers, the one of delivered possession, court will strike it out.
Okay.
Because that one has been complied with. Then I talk about the arrears of rent and other ones. No, that's what the ones the court is going to make pronouncement on. I you know what I'm saying? There's some people go say, he's packing out. Barrister, that my landlord, that this want to pack out. In fact, I'm doing one in Owerri now. The one I'm doing at Ekanem. So I said, I need to make him pack out now. I didn't pack out. The guy now handed over yesterday to us. I know what I'm saying. So we are still in court.
Hello, good morning. Una no go call now after una come dey call me like say I be judge or I be lawyer. My landlord, this one, my landlord, that one. Call now. If you don't get any issue wey get to do with lawyer, na today that was just so. Both just use this day take settle this landlord and tenant matter. Next week again we go talk about marriage. Next week we go talk about. We want to talk about this thing because people dey die in silence for this our country. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Wetin be your name and where you dey call us from?
Hello.
Hello, wetin be your name and where you dey call us from?
Hello.
Abeg, when you wan call, waka comot for where your television dey so that you no go dey hear yourself like say na dream. Now you dey. Reduce the volume of your television if you fit. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is John.
John from where?
I'm calling from Usetu.
John, you be landlord abi you be tenant?
I am a landlord.
You wan ask question or you wan contribute?
I want to ask a question.
Oh yeah, na see am there, no be me o. See am here.
Okay. Barrister Maxwell.
My brother, well done.
Sometimes I served through a lawyer anyway, tenants, quick notice since last year, and they up to today they have refused to pack.
Okay,
so
you serve. Take it again. You serve your tenants quick notice through a lawyer.
Very
long notice.
We served again the second one.
Very long notice.
Up to today, I'm talking to you. They have refused.
What did that?
Go and tip, carry tipper and start tipping sand in front of the building that I want to renovate it. So what is your advice?
It's a very long notice.
Okay.
Notice must be either by person or serving the person personally.
Yes, I gave them by their hand. They collected it. I said I served it through a lawyer.
That's what I'm saying now. You don't serve him through a lawyer. You don't serve him through the wife. You don't serve him notice through the children. The notice.
So what I'm saying is, it's my own lawyer that went and served.
Okay, yes. Now your lawyer served now. So if your lawyer has served the necessary notices and they refuse to pack out, you should approach court. Now you should find the necessary papers in court.
Okay.
And now this one you are talking about tipping sand, renovating. Immediately your lawyer filed that those papers in court, he will approach court through motion expert and motion on notice. We call it interlocutory motion, asking court to stop them from doing that. You don't have a right to stop them by your own. No? Okay. Remember that they are still in possession. They are still in possession. I hear them saying. So you ask court to stop them. Okay. So if court will ask them, say, my lord, his tenants has expired and I have served necessary notices, he refused, and why I filed this matter in court, they want to start renovating the house. Court will give them fair hearing. Either court may hear you through ex parte, I hear them saying, asking to stop them and put them on notice, or court may ask you that you should put them on notice. I hear them saying you file it with affidavit of urgency, telling the court how urgency it is, so that you can give the matter the urgency this thing required. So those are the distance. Don't take laws into your hand. That is what we are trying to avoid, because my father said if you chase cow, kill person, you go leave that cow. They talk about person where you kill.
Not true now.
If you want to pursue your right and you now go step into another person, maybe in a trap where the guy they set you, immediately you take laws into your hand, he go sue you, and when he sue you, you go see how you go to spend money in your own house where you suffer bill. So follow the due process.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
What be your name? How you call us from?
My name is Abdul, calling from Suleja.
Abdul from Suleja. You be landlord or you be tenant?
I'm a tenant, sir.
What you want ask question or you want contribute?
I want to ask a question.
Oh yeah, now ask your question. Barrister there.
I stay inside the fencing house. So I lost my job and there's no way for me. I'm still looking for it, and the money is accumulating. And I hold the man. I don't know how I'm. And for me now, if I want back here, I will leave the house. But the house will make the money no accumulate. I don't know how.
Oh yeah, no, thank you very much. Lawyer there, Barrister.
It's a problem now. remember that your own, as you talk about your own problem, the landlord get your own problem, and maybe the landlord don arrange that house saying go dey carry am dey train in child wey dey for school, so you cannot carry your own problem and put for landlord's head now, except to go beg am say look at my predicament, so you know say the time why I dey work I no dey go, so that one is an understanding. But if the landlord said back out, there is nothing you can do. That one is moral. There is nothing one can do about it. You will leave.
That's so. Hello, good morning. I will take 2 more calls, then we will end this call. Anything you want to do again, send WhatsApp message. If the question will answer, I will send and give barrister. Barrister will reply with it. I will reply and give you. You understand my point now? More will leave landlord tenant matter. But what will be your advice, your final word on this matter before we go down? What will be your advice to tenants and to landlords on issues like
what I'm advising is that a lot of things why I don't do. Now people will they carry their hand, they put for where their hand no go reach. If you are a civil servant and you know say you no fit live in Maitama Asokoro, or you can follow us go live near Abuja. You can live in even in Suleja, even in Maraba, even in this thing. So where you can manage your distance, because I have seen somebody where we say he just get work with one NGO. The first $5 million wey they pay am, he go carry am go pay for house rent for Maitama.
Okay.
He no reach 2 years, they sack am. He come dey get problem with the landlord. That one I even hear am, I no know whether na true. Say one go sell him kidney. They ask am wetin carry am do, he say go carry am go pay house rent. House rent come expire.
Barrister.
I just hear am, I know, I hear am for church.
Which guy wahala?
I'm just telling you. So house rent come expire. So we come dey laugh. I say make him sell the remaining one now. Go renew this. So the point we are making is that people dey cause trouble for themselves. If you know your level.
Remember.
I am saying some people dey live for inside Fafa BARR. It's not as if that town no dey hungry them. You can live there, and some even dey get money. Wey be say good money. They're supposed to go buy 50 by 50. Build small house
for
themselves. They go just come, they won't live in Otako. They say their wife say they go live in a Jabi. Their wife say they go live in a Maitama Asoko. You go there, go pay for house rent to 2 million naira or 3 million or 4 million. That and you don't know that the money is not like that coming. You follow these politicians. You follow these directors and all these permanent secretaries where they loot money government. You want to go put your hand there. Why you be saying a small business where they hustle? So now the thing. So if you can manage your programming yourself, you won't be falling trouble into the landlord. Are you not saying? Because the worst thing that can ever happen to you is that every day you are on tension
to pay a certain amount of money.
Of course, if you watch, so you just like offices. You know that you can't meet up in the town. You can get to a place like Kubwa, get your office there. I know what I'm saying. I'm managing yourself.
As long as you deliver.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
People will find you come there.
I don't do this kind of distance. You can see somebody when we say you get house rent problem for who say too. You come to look for a lawyer where they live for Suleja. Make come they do the matter for you. Are you not a stupid man? You are a stupid man.
Okay, no, as in there for Usetu, you supposed to find lawyer for Usetu.
No, the lawyer where they constantly make him defend you. They live for Suleja, they live for Maraba.
But you will get the case, you dey Usetu.
You dey Usetu.
Okay. I wisdom.
I know what I'm saying. So the thing there is that the point I'm trying to make is that you program yourself. You go see some people now because of your neighbor calling in child, you go put for private school. You suppose no go put your destiny there. Because your money, you don't know how they make your own money. Some people now, because of this dollar, we don't high. All those people where they abroad now them don't top now. You go see people where they build for a house. You say, how this? They're abroad. If they get $10,000, bring them for Nigeria here. Go to zone 4 every year.
Money don't full.
Money don't full. You come they carry yourself. When they say you they work, when they pay you 150,000, they pay your wife for 100,000. Instead of you not to manage, you want to go compare with that person. You know, saying brother, they bring money for them. You say, but this one no, they do anything. Who tell you? So these are the issues. That's my advice.